and they look like favorites.
This is my lock of the week.
Dodgers. Okay.
No. But opening day.
Does it bother you that a team like the Golden Knights, a new starting team, basically a new, how would you put that? I want to pose it to where all of a sudden,
Like an expansion franchise should just automatically be in the or just get to the championship or win right off the bat.
Well,
with free agency and the way they can draw from other teams, man, I'm not surprised.
It doesn't make me hate them or anything. No, I mean, I guess.
It makes me hate them.
I mean, it
But
doesn't.
it's your city, the city you live in, the city you chose to live in.
Yeah.
We're not forced to live here.
When I chose to live here, they didn't have a hockey team.
I know, but now that they do, you should rejoice and be celebratory.
Wait, so I have to give up my previous hockey team?
No, you can root for both.
No, but so here's my biggest issue, okay? Like, and maybe it's just being from where I'm from, excluding the Bulls. Like, I've been a Bears fan for 40 years. They won a Super Bowl when I was 5. They've not won since then, okay? They made a Super Bowl once in that 35-year span, okay? Let me see where all these Golden Knights fans are at, like when you're in last place for 10 years. Do you still spend your nights watching the Golden Knights games
Well, that's
at
to
the
be
end
seen,
of
yeah.
at the end of the
That does
year?
remain to be seen.
Yeah, no, they won't.
You don't know that.
But like,
Possible.
that's my thing is like, you got to suck for a long time.
What?
You get close,
No team wants to do that.
you get kicked in the junk,
No.
then you go back down. You get close again,
I prefer.
you get kicked in the
I
junk,
prefer the
you
Golden
go
Knights
back
way over
down.
things.
No, you shouldn't just walk right into like success. Like here,
An
where
expansion team in the
where
final,
you
that is
find
the
out
problem.
real fandom is through the suck.
to see who stays and who goes.
Yeah. Everybody can be a fan when
Yeah,
when
the
we're
fan
in the
fan.
playoffs every year and like, hey, yeah, go Knights, go. I want to see them dressing up the Statue of Liberty on the strip with the Golden Knights jersey when they're in dead last and they suck.
Well, that's not
Okay.
when- that's not when those kind of things happen.
No, but that's where the real fans are born.
Well, people
Okay.
will still wear their Golden Knights stuff, but you don't.
Yeah, not like
you don't put
the-
jerseys on the replica Statue of Liberty of the last place teams. I mean, no city would ever do that.
Well, let's see if they do. No, cities will do that.
But guys,
Not for
come
their
on,
last, not for their
nobody's
last place teams.
nobody's mentioned the year that we got the Golden Knights. We had the worst massive shooting of all time,
And
and then they come in and do well. I mean, like I said, I'm not real big in like
it was sentimental, yeah.
but I mean, it just seemed to
They held the
work.
city together.
And I think it got us off to a good start. And so I mean, I'm not that. I don't know. And I thought I was old school. That for a guy
No,
like
that's-
you, I'm surprised to hear that.
Man, you gotta
he's just bitter.
Yeah.
live. No, you gotta live
Good
through the
ball.
suck. That's what makes a good fan, man. Like,
So you
That's-
can't.
you know
like
how
any
much better it
expansion
is to
team.
win.
Yeah.
Like the
It's a lot
Cubs.
better.
I'm not a Cubs fan. The Cubs fans who like lived a lifetime
Well, that
where
one
without
season,
ever
yeah,
having a
that's-
chance, and like you sucked for 100 years, and you made it there like 4 times in 100 years, like every 20 years. Like, oh, we made the playoffs. This is awesome.
89
That's where
was
the
awesome.
excitement comes. Yeah, 89. And
For
then
the
what was the
one
next
year.
year after that?
The Cubs fans, all the rest of the years were going, God, I'm a Cubs fan.
After 89.
Wait till next year.
Well, I mean, theoretically,
Closest
the
was what,
Knights haven't
97?
won yet.
No, they haven't, but they made the finals their first year. Like you had a successful playoff run. Like, no, like, man, you should have sucked for like 10 years.
It's much
I
more
don't think
fun.
it's the Knights' problem that the Bears and the Cubs
Yeah, exactly.
sucked for 100 years.
And who's to say that the Knights are always going to be good? I mean,
Well,
you know what I'm
there's
saying? They're
always
going to
gonna
have
be
their
peaks and
years
valleys.
of down.
And then
you
we'll
know,
see where the fans are.
The Browns have sucked. There's a lot of franchises. that
No,
have
but we'll
sucked.
see how
The
much
Pirates
Knights
have
tickets
sucked
cost
for a
after
long
like
time.
year 5 of being like the 12th best team in the league. Then we'll see where.
Now the secret comes out.
You
He's worried
can't-
about ticket price because
No,
he's got
yeah,
3
you-
kids and
Dude, no,
just
but-
went to a game the other
No,
day.
like
and
you
paid.
can't go to a Knights game
No.
unless you're rich, right?
That's the only way
Well,
I went.
unless you got to save up and blow a lot of money.
I mean, I would also like when you watch like the hockey people talk. A lot of people, especially Knights fans, feel like
They know everything about hockey.
well, no, like the experts sometimes don't really seem to be too Knight friendly. And I think a lot of that too stems from the fact that, just like you're saying, not just as much that they should suck just because they're the new team, but
They haven't earned it.
like in a weird way, for myself, it just makes me think like, how good is the league? Like, there's no, I mean, like,
Yeah,
in
you
the
got to blame it on
NFL
your competition a little
in the
bit
NFL,
too. You know?
like an expansion team's not going that far.
Right.
MLB, NBA, but somehow in the NHL you're able to take and
Good point.
it just seems a little like, I mean, I don't know, maybe the league's not that good compared to some of the other leagues.
Yeah, like,
That's
what
a
if you're
good
the-
point. It's about
what-
your competition too. I mean, you know.
No, but like, what if you're the Maple Leafs? Like, you're a Maple Leafs fan or an Islanders fan. You're like, we've had a team forever, and then like we never make the playoffs, and then like this new team just jumps right in and they get all the breaks.
Well,
They're right there. Like,
figured out
bad management
personnel
or yeah.
moves like the
they should have
Golden
sold their team and then just started over.
Well, that's
They
the
should
thing.
know
I
better.
mean,
Knights. They should
I
have
mean,
done
better than we
they
do of
should
how
have
to
done
create a
better
good
talent
team.
evaluation, I guess. On their
I mean,
own.
all the guys they got were guys that pretty much nobody wanted.
Right, they were cast-offs. I don't think, yeah, they didn't, except for Fleury, who was the only
Right.
person, the other goalie, which is a big position.
Yeah,
obviously.
absolutely. He's actually, I think, one of the main reasons they're,
Oh,
they're
yeah,
in
sure,
the. In,
for sure.
Yeah.
But no, I understand. Bob,
I'm just
but I mean, it's
anti-Knights,
just-
man. You got to suck and deal with the suck before you're ever good.
If you can try to avoid it, you should.
Yeah, exactly. I'm the same way. You know, there's
I
going to
think
be enough
it's the
bad
point of
times and
sports.
losses.
They're not
Yeah.
like the only team though that's been a franchise that's. I mean, what's kind of odd though is that they're continuing to be good, but there's other franchises that maybe not the first year, but within the first 2 to 3 years have like. Well, I think the Jaguars made it to the AFC championship.
The same year as the Panthers.
in like the
They
second
they
or
both
third
came
year.
in. Yeah, I think it was the third year. They both made it to the
And they kinda
championship
sucked
game.
there for the next 20 years.
Yeah.
Or 10. Well, the Panthers made it to a Super Bowl, I guess.
Boy,
10 years
Tampa
later,
Bay
but-
stunk it up for a long time, didn't they?
Oh,
Before
yeah.
they made
That's
it.
what I'm saying. And
Oh,
Tampa
yeah.
Bay fans, good for you. You stuck it
Yeah,
out
but
for
make
25
a movie
years
about
of
it, rather
sucking.
than than expect everyone to only appreciate it if you've had you know what it's like to lose. It's like you can't have money until you know what it's like to not have money.
Yeah,
You know what
that's
I'm
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You got to be poor before you can
I think
appreciate being rich.
I think the Marlins.
I could see that, but that's not how life works. Unfortunately,
I
you
would,
know,
s- I
they
would say
don't.
the Marlins have the quickest
think you might be right
championship
about that,
as an
actually.
exhibition team. I would
But
say.
then they also just do it. They're like one of the big
And they
manipulators. Like,
immediately do a
yeah,
fire
they just
sale.
they just fire. Like, we won it. Nope, we're not going to be good for 5 more years. And then we win it. We're not going to be good for 5 more
Hey, guys,
years.
let us know what you think.
maybe
do you-
even all of it. Yeah.
You
In
got
order
to
to like
suck.
a team, make sure you guys let us know in comments what you think. Do you have to? Does a team have to go through some trials and tribulations, or is it okay just to win right off the bat, like for an expansion team, or I mean, let us know what you think. I think we're kind of split here on the panel.
We'll see Seattle. Seattle's like the next expansion team in hockey. We'll see if they replicate the Golden Knights' success, or is it Golden Knights deserve a lot of accolades for attaining their success?
Yeah,
But do you
is
think
it
they'll have the
easier
same
just
type of
to-
fan base? Like, if they come out and their first 3 years they don't make the playoffs, do you think that's a sustainable franchise then, or do you have
Oh,
to
yeah.
win right off the
Oh,
bat
yeah.
and like?
Oh, yeah.
Seattle wants sport. Yeah, Seattle
Yeah,
wants
they
sport.
got too many things taken away.
Yeah, I know. They're still crying. Yeah, I mean, I don't.
And that's a
blame them
big
crying about
city.
the
That whole
Supersonics.
area is big. They got
Yeah.
plenty of money too.
Yeah,
I mean, to
that's
support
another
it.
thing,
So
yeah, they do.
The
Kraken.
Yeah. I mean,
Seattle
yeah.
Kraken.
I mean,
This is coming from 2 vagabonds who don't have a city to claim, so they don't know what it's like to have a team and you just live and die for it, even in their worst years, and they just
To me, it's
suck.
the
And
Phoenix Suns, but-
that sounds like a personal problem.
Yeah, you're
Well, yeah,
miserable,
no, we don't all get to
that's
just-
proven the old saying, misery loves company. You want people, because I guess you're miserable.
yeah, and I want people to agree with me.
I mean,
there you go.
the line. I mean, there's so many teams that fit that category. There's
Yeah.
only a few teams that.
So you're saying Detroit Lions right now would just be in hog heaven if
Oh,
they
if
could
you're
put
a,
something together?
no, but if you're a Detroit Lions season ticket holder,
I know
you're a diehard, bro.
You gotta
All
be.
right, you're awesome. You're like,
you got to be right.
I'll give you all the credit in the world, bro.
Right.
Those are some cheap tickets, but like, you're still paying the money.